Ollie, huge disappointment at the end of the game against the Scarlets on Boxing Day, but Dragons, New Year's Eve, an opportunity to bounce straight back in another fierce derby match.
Yeah, it's not the result we wanted on the weekend. We felt like we did enough, but sometimes it doesn't go your way. And yeah, we've got another tough challenge this weekend with the Dragons, so hoping to bounce back.
It was an evening where conditions were dreadful for both teams. You know, didn't make for flowing rugby, and I suppose with it being an 8-10 man game for both teams, it took away the advantage of the extra man that we had since just before half time.
Yeah, it was difficult to try and capitalise on that. There was a lot of kicking involved in the game, and unfortunately we just didn't get enough points to be comfortable at the end.
And I suppose it's one of those things that when the clock is up and you've got that lead, even though you defend on your own line, and you've got a scrum that you put in, you're just thinking, get the ball out and get it off the field as quick as possible.
Yeah, they were. They had sort of opportunity just to put everything into it, and we maybe sat back too much, perhaps. Didn't clear our lines, and then they've thrown caution to the wind really, and it's paid off, unfortunately. But yeah, we've got Dragons this week, and hoping to improve on last week's performance.
If anything, going straight into another tough derby match on the road is the perfect way to get back on the horse, as it were.
Yeah, it is. We're all pretty excited to get back out there, albeit quite a short turnaround. Just been in today, yesterday, and yeah, we'll all be ready to go on Sunday.
Physically, when you do play Boxing Day into New Year's Eve, and then we're again the following weekend against the Blues, it's some big games. Going into Europe, it's difficult to keep on going, but I suppose it's those things that the big games are what you want to be involved in as players.
Yeah, it's a tough block of games for us, but that's exactly how you say it. I mean, we want to be playing in big games, and I think Pro14 at the moment is getting more and more competitive, and there's no easy games. I mean, you look at the Italian sides pushing on, and the likes of Dragons getting better over the last season or two. So there's no easy games, and it's does make it a bit harder when they're close together, but it's a big challenge, and that's what we want at the club.
It's a question that's been asked of us a lot outside this season, and it's been asked even more internally, but can you put your finger on where the difference is between our European form and our Pro14 form this season?
Difficult to say. At the start of the season we really lacking form. We eventually found it around the time of Europe, and then in the first block of European games, and then I think boys who went away, maybe we lacked a bit of depth or experience to our squad or whatever it was. But by the time they came back, we're back in Europe, and we've hit some good form. Just hard to take this weekend's loss. Obviously, we've done all we could there really, except for the last 5 minutes to kickstart our Pro14 season. But we've got another chance this weekend, and I think we'll take some confidence from the way we performed in the game into this week's fixture.
And the way you look at it, if we beat the Dragons, if we beat the Blues, we'll start moving slowly up the conference table, with a lot of the teams who are above us in that pool still to play this season. So we can still target that 4th place in the European playoff place, and potentially start clawing back some space on 3rd place as well.
Yeah, we've got to be ambitious. We've just got to try and hit some decent form, get some good performances in us, and just take each game as it comes, and then hopefully we'll climb up that table and just see where we can get to come the end of the season.